Meanwhile, Florida's slate of immigration reform bills now just one step away from reaching Florida's governor's desk. After clearing House and Senate committees today, they are up for final votes tomorrow. Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders joining me right now from Tallahassee. And Forrest, one of the big potentially things on the chopping block here is in-state tuition for thousands of undocumented students. Right now, it appears that is going to go away, but there are groups working to try to save that. What are you hearing about that tonight?
Well, basically what we're hearing is a lot of DACA recipients who are coming out of the woodwork saying this helped me, or it is currently helping me. Please do not repeal it, or at the very least put some kind of glide path in place so that I don't lose this benefit before I'm done with school. But at the moment, it does not look like any of those pleas are working. When the current school year ends this summer, in-state tuition for Florida's undocumented college students is likely to go as well.
Removing out-of-state college tuition waivers for these undocumented students is simply a cheap ploy to score political points.
That's despite DACA recipients pleading with lawmakers Wednesday not to end the bipartisan program.
So for me, it leaves me heartbroken and disappointed.
Diego Dulanto Falcon is a USF master's student, used the waivers to get his BA. He now mentors fellow DACA recipients in college and worries what's coming.
And I don't really know, what to say to them. There is no other option for a lot of these students.
The state says about 6,500 used the waivers, the vast majority likely undocumented, according to lawmakers. Florida, according to estimates, missing out on more than $40 million. And supporters say creating an incentive for illegal immigration.
Breaks my heart when I hear from these people. I am sorry that their parents did it to them. These children did not magically appear in the United States. Their parents chose to break the law.
84 yeas, 32 nays, Mr. Speaker.
That wasn't always the case. In 2014, lawmakers approved the waivers with bipartisan support, which included Florida's current lieutenant governor, CFO, and highway safety director. At the time, they believed kids came first, regardless of their parents' actions.
I firmly believe that this bill balances fairness with pragmatism, compassion with common sense. And to grandstand and inject political rhetoric in this debate is, in my opinion, shameful.
Lieutenant Governor Jeanette Nunez has since changed position on the waiver program, saying online it served its purpose and times have changed. But for Florida Democrats,
let's punish the students to make us look tough. It's more like bullying, which is shameful, plain and simple.
Members now urging Republicans to at least back amendments adding a grandfather clause, shielding those currently enrolled.
The poison pill is in-state tuition. Otherwise, I vote for this bill.
In the end, lawmakers in the Senate.
Members, by your vote, please show that this bill passes and is favorably reported.
And the House advanced the legislation without making any changes and noting they had no intention of doing so. The bills now face floor votes Thursday, and if successful, Governor Ron DeSantis gets them next, who is expected to sign. In Tallahassee, Forrest Saunders, ABC Action News. And this policy does cover a whole lot more than just in-state tuition. We're also talking about $250 million to help with immigration enforcement, making illegal immigration a state crime and creating that Board of Immigration, right? It's a state board that basically is comprised of the Florida cabinet. And this is instead of doing either the ag commissioner or a DeSantis appointee as immigration czar, which was a big point of contention between the chambers and Florida's governor. Paul?
Yeah, Forrest, what they said 10 years ago and what they're saying now. Thank you for showing us that, Forrest. Thank you. All right, let's